go to a detailed question. Mr. Lightstone.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you for appearing before the committee today, Minister Nunavummiut and Ms. Niego. Always a pleasure to see you in the House. And Ms. Turner, welcome. Before we get into the detailed deliberations of the Department of Family Services Operations and Maintenance budget, I just wanted to say a few words. Of course, I would like to start off by echoing the chair of the Social Committee in her opening remarks. I understand that Family Services, Family Wellness Division plays such a critical role and providing service and support for children and other vulnerable Nunavummiut. And again, would like to recognize the extremely difficult and challenging, and I hope rewarding role that community social service workers play in ensuring the safety of those who need it throughout their investigations and interventions and other protective services. And would also like to express gratitude to the Department of Family Services for augmenting the emergency shelter budgets, as well as facilitating in the planning of an opening of 4 new shelters in the territory. This is something that is needed, and I'm again glad to see that the department is making headway in this area. And lastly, would like to express my gratitude again for the creation of further supports for food centers in our communities, and more importantly, including multi-year core funding for their operations. I think this is something that is essential in ensuring or addressing food insecurity. I recognize that the government of Nunavut cannot do it all, and much of that efforts in addressing food insecurity we will rely on our municipalities and non-government organizations, and more importantly, non-profit organizations. So it's something that, again, I'm very grateful for. And there are going to be many pressing and detailed questions coming up over the next few hours. But I just wanted to say thank you. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
I have no more names.